Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Sabina. My clean date is September 9th, 2000. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of the day for October 7th. Harmony, alignment, and balance. When our bodies, minds, and spirits are in harmony, our lives show the difference. We are able to live in balance. Living Clean, Chapter 3, A Spiritual Journey. Addicts arrive in or return to NA with our lives in turmoil and out of balance. Our health is in the toilet. Mentally, we are all over the map. Spiritually, we are in a blackout. Though we may not all be at the same degree of chaos, no one bounds happily through the door of their first NA meeting or our first one after a relapse, feeling stable and whole. We stagger or slink or sidle in. We come to NA after a brush with the law and sometimes while incarcerated. We're pushed in by family or rehab or dragged in by an NA member we used to get high with or stayed clean with. There's some truth in the familiar wisecrack. We are some sick puppies. Since our journeys in recovery most often begin with the elimination of substances, our health often improves first. Our minds dip back into friendly territory, though the visits may not be as long as we'd like. Through attending meetings, working steps, and building relationships with other members, we begin to awaken spiritually. Not all of us label it that way, or maybe we don't have words for it, but something inside of us is shifting. Outside of us, our behavior is definitely shifting. By taking commitments, showing up for others, acting right, we stay clean. Whether we believe this is the work of a loving higher power, or we're doing it because our sponsor told us to, because it's spiritual, our inner chaos lessens, and our outward stability increases. The lights come on, and they aren't so easily extinguished by the wind and rain that keep coming at us, because that's life. Spiritual principle. I will take stock today of how I am physically, mentally, and spiritually. What can I do to establish some balance and spark some harmony?
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.